Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to our beloved Madam Wan Aryati and fellow classmates. We are from Group 6. We'll be presenting MSL Lab project. We decided to do student grading information system of Sekolah Kebangsaan Serembanjaya. But before that, I would like to introduce myself and my team member who worked hard to complete this project. My name is Atira Zulaika binti Zulhisham, and together with me today, Nurul Khairunisa binti Muhammad Yazid, Nur Shafika binti Aminuddin, and Muhammad Khairul bin Wahab. So for the introduction, National School Sekolah Kebangsaan Serembanjaya, often known as SK Serembanjaya, is situated in Taman Serembanjaya in Negeri Sembilan. A total of 2,146 students attended Sekolah Kebangsaan Serembanjaya in 2009, including 1,083 males and 1,063 female students. It employs 114 teachers in total. We gather information on first-year students, which is include 206 students on 2022 to assess their performance and skill in lesson, particularly in areas like Islamic study, Bahasa Malaysia, Bahasa Inggeris, music, seni, Arabic, kelas Al-Quran, science and mathematics.
Assalamualaikum, I am Nur Shafika. We'll continue the presentation on Table of Content SK Serembanjaya. As you can see, each of the columns shown here from main data, examination slip, and the 9th subject, which is mathematics, Pendidikan Islam, Bahasa Malaysia, Bahasa Arab, Pendidikan Seni Visual, Bahasa Inggeris, kelas Al-Quran, music, and the last one, science. At each of the following column, it is hyperlinked within data in every pages. As you can see here in this page, each column are connected and linked to their data. Just click on the column and it will bring you the data you search for, such as the main data. And here now we have the main data of SK Serembanjaya student. On this table, we can see the 206 of student data, which include their roll number, IC number, name, gender, classes, the grade of a 9th subject, marks, percentage, rank, and the pass or fail student result. To begin with, for each formula we use on marks, percentage, and rank are based on the student grade, which as shown below. From marks formula, in the column of marks, we use every subject grades in column V11, T11, R11, P11, N11, L11, J11, H11, and F11. And then we divide by 900% because each subject carry 100% marks on it, and as a total of 900% for 9 subjects. And that is how we calculate for the student marks. Next, for the percentage column, percentage calculation per student, we divide the total from the marks column by 900 and multiply it with 100. From that, we can define the percentage per student. As in the table X11, the total marks is 620, then divide by 900, multiply it with 100. Then you will get 69% for the percentage of student. Next, for the rank column, you can see in the table, we use the formula equal rank, open bracket, number X11, and then from the column 11, drag it down until number 216. By then, the rank will auto-format from the student data. And for the last column, which is the pass and fail student result, we use the formula equal if, open bracket, and then use the symbol more than 35 are pass, and then use the symbol less than 35 are fail. That is how the student list result for the pass and fail. That's all for the main data. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Khairunisa. We'll continue the presentation of test score subject of SK Serembanjaya. To create the pivot table, firstly, you need to go to main datasheet, click on the BM score column and insert table and click the pivot table. Once you click the pivot table, you can choose either to open on new sheet or remain in the existing sheet. Usually, I will choose a new sheet. Once the pivot table has opened on the new sheet, there will be a pivot table fields on the right screen. From the fields, you can see there are 4 boxes which consist of the following: filter area, column area, rows area, and values area. The first step you need to do is to click on the PM grid list on the fields and drag it to the rows area. Then, click also on the PM grid list on the fields to value area. You must make sure that if you click on the value fields, the settings on the value must be count. To do that, you can right-click and change the value to count. Based on the pivot table created, we can easily see the grade for every student's score in their test. Once the table has been generated, you can go to Insert and click on the chart. For Bahasa Melayu subject, I pick the area chart. For Pendidikan Islam, I pick pie chart. For Bahasa Inggris, I pick a line chart. For science, I pick bar chart. For Pendidikan Seni Visual subject, I pick area chart. For Pendidikan Music, I pick bar chart. For Kelas Al-Quran subject, I pick pie chart. For Mathematics, I pick line with marker chart. And for Bahasa Arab, I pick column chart. To name the chart, click on the chart elements menu and choose chart title and name the title to Bahasa Malaysia, and so on. Next, to make the data labels appears, click on the data labels on chart elements menu.
Okay, back to me again. I'm Tira. We continue the presentation. I will present the examination slip. But before I start, the student must fill the number of books they study per week. At the bottom of the right side at E2, we use data validation. We allow whole number, but data must between 7 to 50 books per week. We also use input message for student enter a valid number to put in the columns. Plus, we had a warning sign if a student reads too little books. As you can refer, if you put a number below than 7, such as you put 4, apparently the warning sign will show up. Okay, so you just click the double to clear the notification lah. This question is to collect the data of student, what they like to do during their free time. Back to examination slip of Sekolah Kebangsaan Serembanjaya, I create the data using the VLOOKUP and some data validation. First, what you must do is enter the roll number. This roll number is not like based on a ranking top student. It's just a random number, as you can refer on the main data. As you can click the data below the home logo, it also have a picture of the data lah. We only have 206 students, so as you can see, we put the roll number is 2. So the data for Adab Nur Iman will appear together with the result. You also can check the roll number as this below a row beside the column in E10. If you put the roll number of 208, the data will be totally error and the sign of information will disappear as a reminder. Okay, back to the roll number. So here I put the 45, then I press the enter. The student name of Davistra Anak Perempuan Rajan will appear. So here we'll use VLOOKUP for this column together with number of IC, C2, class at column G12, obtain mark from D14, drag to D22, following by grades. E14 I drag to E22. Also the percentage use the VLOOKUP formulation at F15 and the pass result, which is pass or fail in I60. So the formula I use in this column is equal if error VLOOKUP, equal if error open bracket VLOOKUP open bracket lookup value C10 table array. The data I take from the main page lah, column index number 27 followed by range lookup, which is are using false in here. So we close the bracket again, comma, put the inverted comma twice, then close the bracket again. Then you can press enter, the date appear, you can press enter, the data will appear accordingly by the roll number you type or you choose from the beside. For the ranking top student, you can refer at F19. So the ranking number will show up per 206 student of Sekolah Kebahasaan Serembanjaya. For the rank, I use the VLOOKUP format. Last but not least, for the total of grade, I use sum of the total in the column C23 together with D23. I use equal sum open bracket C14 to C22, then get the total of marks. So the total of mark of 9 subject will be 900. Then the obtained mark what the student will get lah. So we over obtain mark per total mark, then that one we use for the percentage. So here from me, that's all from me for examination sheet. Thank you.
As a conclusion, it can be said that this system is useful for teachers and parents to obtain data regarding student grading, and it also easier as no hard function involved, as we just use pivot table, data validation in another function, and hopefully this system can be utilized in future. So that's all from us. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.